Across the corporate landscape, companies are rapidly dropping large language models into workflows, expecting immediate efficiency gains and a clear boost to the bottom line. Generating a simple AI prototype to summarize a PDF or draft an email is effortless, but scaling that prototype into a secure system that delivers measurable value is where most organizations hit a wall. To see a return on your investment, you have to solve the ROI equation. This means maximizing the technical value you create while simultaneously subtracting the operational risks you mitigate. Balancing this scale requires a structured approach. The AI and Machine Learning Institute for Enterprise Knowledge Management, or AIKm, designed a 5-course training pathway to address both sides of that equation. Achieving actual ROI rests on structural alignment and continuous education for every layer of the organization, from absolute beginners to the C-suite. Value creation begins at the ground level with Course 1. Here, learners demystify how modern large language models operate and begin using a practice called vibe coding. Vibe coding empowers staff with no programming background to build functioning software using only plain language descriptions. You tell the AI what you want in everyday English, and it handles the syntax. Enterprise-grade value requires moving past these basic prompts. Courses 2 and 3 focus on constructing multi-feature applications that route data and connect to live databases. This requires developers to master professional AI coding tools like Claude Code and Cursor, while integrating traditional version control systems like Git to manage the development lifecycle. As applications scale toward production-grade territory, the developer's focus shifts from manual syntax to high-level architecture. They transition into managing autonomous AI agents that translate detailed project specifications into reliable software. You capture maximum technical value only when this rapid AI generation is constrained by rigorous quality assurance and enterprise-grade playbooks. That technical value becomes a liability without oversight. Course 4 shifts the focus away from the developers building the tools to the managers who must oversee them. Technical value is lost unless managers identify high-value use cases and establish concrete success metrics before a single line of code is deployed. Managers must actively navigate the risks of running hybrid human-AI teams, which includes identifying model hallucinations and systematically correcting for output bias. It also requires strict adherence to data privacy. In this program, that means mastering the Hong Kong regulatory landscape and navigating the Personal Data Privacy Ordinance. By the end of this module, leaders produce the tangible safety nets of a modern business: comprehensive AI policies, structured adoption roadmaps, and enforced governance checklists. Consistent risk mitigation protects the integrity of the ROI equation. It ensures every piece of generated code remains a secure business asset rather than an enterprise vulnerability. Finally, Course 5 elevates the perspective to the C-suite. This module is built for founders, CIOs, and digital transformation leads who must architect the company's ultimate market strategy. At this level, executives are responsible for building a sustainable, AI-native operating model tailored specifically to their organization's scale. This schematic maps out the required data pipelines. Executives select enterprise LLMs, build API layers, and integrate secure RAG systems. The architecture allows centralized control, locking down the pipeline using strict governance, managed cloud objects, and single sign-on protocols. Securing this infrastructure requires strategic investment. Individual courses range from $6,800 to $14,000 Hong Kong dollars, scaling up to $55,000 for the full 87-hour bundle. To accommodate enterprise schedules, this pathway is delivered online or through focused in-person modules right here at the Hong Kong Science Park. True ROI means abandoning the AI hype cycle. It requires empowering your entire workforce with a structured training pathway to engineer and measure success.